You don't have to be a safety expert to vouch that Route 4 is a dangerous stretch.
Right now, the road is so bumpy, and it's a hazard to all motorists. Where is the safety concern for our people and our constituents and our residents down there?
During a quarterly status conference on the closure of the Ord dump at the District Court of Guam today, Southern Village mayors and senators vocalized their opposition towards GovGuam's financing plan to address a $19.9 million shortfall in order to comply with the Ord consent decree. Specifically, Inarajan Mayor Doris Flores Lujan says she's shocked and alarmed that improvements to Route 4, the road leading to the Luzon landfill in her village, is on the chopping block.
These big trucks are the ones that really put a hamper on our roads down there. I believe that there are like 18 trucks a day. And can you imagine them coming to and from? And I mean, from 6 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, because the dump closes at 3:30. And it's bad enough already that the residents of Inarajan are already smelling the stench from that Luzon landfill. It's getting worse.
According to the government of Guam's financing plan submitted by attorney Roland Matanyotnya, the Route 4 project is safe and that safe travel for solid waste trucks is being provided by a pilot vehicle escorting the Packer trucks from Talafofo Bay to the Luzon landfill. Cutting the project would result in a $6.4 million in savings that GovGuam hopes to use towards the shortfall to close the Ord dump. But it's not just Southern mayors raising a stink, as senators also submitted a resolution to the federal court today. Their resolution specifies that Guam law sets an 80,000-pound weight limit for commercial vehicles on Guam roads. That law is often broken, however, with some trucks weighing in at over 100,000 pounds. The excess weight from traffic in and out of the landfill results in the wear and tear to Route 4. And although GovGuam has proposed an alternative to cutting the project, Speaker Judy Wampat says their numbers just don't match up.
I know that Mr. Manzanone had provided an alternative in terms of either letting the government take care of it, or two, that if there are any reimbursements due to the government, that they could use the money. The only problem with that is that we weren't able to even validate that even today.
Meanwhile, Department of Public Works Director Carl Dominguez clarifies that Route 4 improvements aren't being deleted, but rather delayed until funds become available.
The recommendation is to continue using the escort vehicles until such time as we can find the money. From the federal highway side, that stretch of road is programmed, 10 years away from now, or maybe even longer. So short to medium term, we simply don't have the $6.5 million available, at least from the federal highway side.
GovGuam legal counsel Sandra Cruz Miller declined to comment to KUAM's questions, but noted in court today that there will be another hearing to address GovGuam's financing plan. Also at today's status conference, Federal Receiver Gershman, Brickner, and Bratton's David Manning expressed opposition towards cutting improvements to Route 4, stating that GovGuam must provide safe access to the landfill. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Crystal Paco.